check. Mic check. Mic check.
It just makes me so angry.
1, 2, 3. Mic check. What? Como dice? Como dice?
Rápidamente.
Sí.
Mesa.
Mesa que más aplauda, así.
Okay.
Ooh,
All right. Oh, awesome.
I've been so gassy recently. We're really gonna just go for it. How are you guys
I've
doing?
been feeling the same way.
Yeah.
How are we doing?
How are we doing?
You're
Gassy.
not. First, you're not asking the real important questions. Is how are you doing?
In Rasputia voice. How you doing?
How you doing? Yeah, exactly.
Or Rasputia boys. Norbit, I'm a child.
I'm gonna show you. Como
I
dice?
love
On the
what
slide.
she
I'm gonna show
said.
you how a big bitch go. How a big bitch goes down the slide. Boom. You know?
I love when she said like, no, you can't leave me. She's like, I'm a child.
You need to add that to the SNL.
I love
impersonation.
that so much, and Norbert is so excited. And then this fucking bitch 5 minutes later said, "Go get me a wine cooler."
All right. Well, anyways.
And like Rasputia, I thought you were with child.
Oh, damn. Okay. We're gonna have the whole.
And then what did you say?
I don't remember. She's like, with child. Oh yeah.
No, it's like, that was just gas.
Okay. Well, anyways. That's a good start. That's a good start.
Before
But
we do a monologue of the entire Norbert movie.
yeah. For everyone just tuning in right now, if this is your first time listening to us, welcome. If you guys already know who we are,
Welcome.
make sure you like and subscribe and comment.
That's right.
Y'all need to comment.
Y'all need to comment something.
Come on,
because-
boost this shit up. Help us boost this shit up because
Comment. How about
'cause-
this?
Cause we're with child.
He's with child. How about this? Comment. Comment.
Oh, comment you're with child if you got to this point. Come on.
In
Yeah,
the
yeah.
beginning, bro. That's the
Because
beginning.
this is the beginning. You have no excuse. If you got to just no concept, just be like, I'm with child.
And confuse people.
Yeah.
People would be like, what the? Why all these people announcing their pregnancy?
Yeah.
Great.
So, welcome to everybody. My name is Cheeto.
My name is Joanna.
And I'm Jessie.
And we are
Los Brownies.
Ay, fuck, damn. Not with my ears.
I know.
Not with my ears. Yeah, be careful with me. I'm a child.
That's right. You failed your Costco hearing exam.
Yeah.
huh?
What do you guys think of when people say that they are with child, or when you hear a guy say we're pregnant? Valid? Can you say
mean-
that? Could you say that?
I don't see anything wrong with it, to be honest.
It's weird when people say I'm with child.
That's what I much
That's-
rather hear someone say they're with child.
It's first of all, I don't want to hear that you've been raw dogging your wife. Like that's the least of my worries. But when people say I'm with child, it gives very like what's the name? What's the name with the people with the red robes?
Cult?
It gives very Handmaid's Tale.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm like, shut up.
Yeah.
Don't say. Just I would rather hear someone say, I raw dog my wife and we got it there. And I'm like,
Straightforward.
oh yeah, like see that.
What if like Joanna and I tell you that we're gonna have a kid, and I'm telling everyone that that we're pregnant, and I include myself.
That's
We're
cute.
pregnant.
I mean,
really?
you
I think
had
that's cute.
contributed.
I don't know. I mean,
You
this is all.
contributed in a little bit, right?
Because
For 30
a
seconds.
little bit.
You contributed for 30 seconds.
We're pregnant. Anyways, though.
For Norbit. Now
Speak-
that shit
yeah.
was funny.
Speaking of you guys being gassy,
Gassy.
What about that? What about how's your week going? How's your day going?
Good. I just want to mention again that we're still really devastated with everything that's going on with the ice raids and everything like that. So just because we're talking about something else and we're trying to move this forward, that doesn't mean we don't forget ever. So, that's been my week. But no, I had panda last night. We had panda last
No.
night.
Don't fucking lie.
We had panda last night.
Yes, no.
It wasn't at
You're
night,
still
though.
lying. You're still lying. Tell the truth.
We had panda last
I don't know.
afternoon.
I think we had a panda at a reasonable dinner time.
So let me tell everybody,
We
right?
had
So
panda
we were
last
driving.
afternoon.
We were driving.
better?
We were driving earlier this morning, and we were gonna go get some coffee. And Jesse was like, "Oh man, I woke up with heartburn because I
did.
knew I shouldn't have eaten that panda last night." Oh
that
man,
late, yeah.
that late. This is what I get. Salud. Salud.
Bless you.
Okay. No, and Jesse was like, "Oh, damn! I should have not eaten that panda that late." Emphasizing on the late,
The late,
right?
yeah.
And I was like,
it was late
Yeah,
to me.
she made it sound like she ate and then went to sleep
Like,
right
right
after.
away.
Yeah.
and we were trying to think. We were like, wait,
What-
okay,
what
what
is
time
this-
did we eat?
what is this
Because
fat bitch eat?
because we drove to go get the food, and I was thinking, I was like, okay, how late? I was like, but we ate at the same time, and I was like, bitch. And Joanna and I, we love watching Love Island, so
That's right.
Shout out.
so when we were I was like, wait, didn't we watch Love Island when it came out?
After we ate panda.
After we ate panda, and I was like, Love
Yes.
Island comes out at 6 Eastern
Pacific.
Pacific time.
California
Ah,
time.
this is no advertisement for Love Island. I came here
Don't forget about.
for love. Yeah. And then we were like, wait, bitch, last night, bitch, we ate at 5 p.m.
5:30.
5:30.
It makes a difference. It makes a difference for some.
We
of
ate
us.
at 5:30 p.m. I almost think we were done eating at 5 p.m.
That's all
At
we ate.
5:30 p.m. Because when Love Island was on,
We were
we-
still eating when Love Island was playing.
I
At
don't
least I was.
think I was.
okay, keep lying.
At least I was. My bad. Jeez. Like, you guys are so mean. Like, I'm telling you how I'm feeling,
Mhm.
and you're just shutting me down.
Yeah.
Like it's not valid.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, at least we're getting that
Yeah,
across.
Yeah.
I thought, yeah, oh, my bad. I thought for a
I
second.
thought we were all on the same page.
Yeah. Okay, at least you know. We know that you know now, so we kind of feel
Yes.
better about that.
Yeah,
But yeah,
good.
We
of
were
course.
hiding it.
Yeah,
so-
we invalidate you as best as we can.
All right, there you go.
Sorry if we make you feel validated. That's not really what we want. But anyways, though, this
Fuck
fat
you.
turd over here saying that she got fucking gastritis
I think
this
it's
morning.
because the food was really like
Garlicky?
garlicky
It
and
was.
vinegary, so I just felt it.
Okay, can I say something? And I don't know if Craig is gonna cut this out, but this morning I thought my mom was here. Cause my mom, did you hear
I
it?
heard it. Yeah.
Oh, my farts.
Because the
I was
oldest,
farting so hardcore, dude. I'm telling you, me dolía my stomach so bad.
the older we've gotten, the more that Jesse's farts start sounding like my mom's. Like, you know, like when you go to someone's house and
Yeah.
their house has a certain smell,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It's like each person I feel like has their own certain style of farts.
They're
You know, my mom
they're
has
unique sounding.
Yeah, my mom has a signature fart.
Yeah,
And
it
Jesse-
has like a little accent, huh? It was like,
Yeah.
it's like it's very like,
Literally.
it's very elegant. And
Oh my God,
yeah,
dude.
no, I'm telling you, dude, anoche me dolía el estómago. I was getting like a
Mhm.
cramp, and I felt it, so I had to sit down for like 15 minutes and just burp everything out, and then I can go back to sleep. So,
Now,
gosh.
I'm tell you this, you did more than burping.
Oh, I was farting
Yeah.
hardcore.
But anyways, though.
Pero no hay nada más bonito, you know, to fart like
Mhm.
a
Oh, yeah.
gusto.
Eso sí.
Desahogarse.
Ah,
Oh
dude,
my
desahogar
god.
el alma, desahogar la mente y desahogar los pedos, dude. Oh, it's just so nice to be able to just put your leg up like a peeing dog and just
I
Just
don't
let
know.
it out.
That was a really nice
Thank
fart
you,
sounding
thank you.
thing.
it's nice.
So now that we are talking about farts,
I mean, might as well just fucking push it, you know.
what are we gonna talk about today?
So I was always like interested in like love me some farts, right? Don't like smelling them. But I
Mhm.
always wonder why do why do dumb let me try that again. Let me give it one moment for my brain to like kind of catch up. I always wondered like why do farts smell so bad sometimes? And I got the answer. Do you guys want to hear it?
I do.
Just kidding. I'm not gonna tell you. Just
Oh.
kidding. Wait.
The fart is
It's
it's burbling. The fart is like a parasite.
yeah.
It is because sometimes we have like the deadly but silent farts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, okay, and you can't hear them,
Mhm.
but you're like. Within
But
you're
you
like,
know,
within 5 minutes,
You're
everyone's
just
gonna
waiting.
die.
Have you guys ever had a silent fart but it wasn't deadly?
Yeah.
I've had
Silent
those
Like
too.
it's just like a whisper.
But isn't that like isn't that disappointing when you have the silent deadly farts and the deadly is missing?
Depending where I'm at.
Yeah.
Like if
Oh,
I'm at
okay.
work and I'm like, oh fuck, and then nothing smells, it's like, oh yeah.
Do you feel like you know when the fart is gonna smell,
I never know.
Jesse?
It's a surprise.
I feel like it's 50-50.
Okay.
I'd be like, I fart,
Mhm.
and I'm like, oh, this is great. I let my gas out. I'm good. And then I smell it, and I'm like, I didn't think that was gonna smell. Or I'm sitting down and I fart, and I'm like, that's gonna kill someone. You know?
Yeah.
So it's very hit or miss
Yeah.
for me.
I mean, that's why my ass is in the back. Because that's none of my business.
And I'm happy it's there,
Yeah.
right? Oh my god.
She does.
She does whatever
her
she
thing.
wants to do, baby.
She does her thing. I do my thing. I don't ask questions.
We
That's
coexist, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's right.
Because I feel like, I mean, I don't know if it has anything to do with the food that I eat, but I don't feel like maybe it's like a hint, a clue, right? But I feel like every time I fart, I know exactly when it's gonna smell bad.
Yeah.
You know exactly when.
I know exactly
How did
which
you
fart.
acquire this
What a
superpower?
Wow.
I-
Honestly, like I think veterans should kneel to you.
I agree, and
Stupid.
and I don't know. Like it's the same thing when I take a dump. When I take a dump, I feel like I know what style
You
it's
know
gonna
what?
be.
I genuinely feel in my heart that you have hemorrhoids.
I don't. I can show you.
I don't want to.
Please
but
show the camera.
I'm gonna show you guys on the next YouTube video that we take out. I'm gonna do a Nair review, and I
show
got
your full butthole.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
educational content.
Because you're in the bathroom for a really long time.
A
Like,
really
Yes.
long time.
You're
Yes.
always at least
Mhm.
45 minutes
correct.
or
Yeah.
30 minutes. Like, at least. And I'm not being dramatic, gente. Like, I'm being for real.
And you know what else? You know what else? Turtles exoskeleton is it's
shell?
very hard shell to protect themselves.
All right. And you're fat. Okay? Like, are we just going to state reality here?
Well, I guess so. I mean, I
No.
spend 45 minutes in the bathroom. Turtles are born with hard exoskeletons.
Well,
I mean,
you
what are
didn't
we
let me
doing? Just
finish.
spitting facts?
I was going to say the reason I feel like you have hemorrhoids is because you're just sitting in the toilet for so long. That's not good for you.
Now, remind me what hemorrhoids are. It's the granitos in your beep.
in your anus.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
not granitos in your anus. From my understanding, it's like you have little venitas in your anus, and when you sit in the bathroom for too long, or you push and you try to poop and push too long, those venitas explode and they cause granitos and they hurt and they bleed.
Okay.
So they're like bumps.
All right. I have a question for you, sister.
Oh,
And I got very comfortable here.
You're right. If
I
you
have a
had
question for you,
hemorrhoids,
sister.
you couldn't do that.
You don't look too comfortable. I will say that.
I feel comfortable. I feel great. I have a question for you, sister. Now that you pointed out. Now that you pointed out.
He's gonna get hemorrhoids from this.
From the carpet burn in the chair. Now that you pointed out that you
Yes.
think that I
Yes.
have hemorrhoids. Now that you've
Yes.
doxed basically what I do in the restroom
Yeah.
for 45 minutes.
Well, you'll call me
Question.
out on my farting for 45
That's
minutes.
a fact.
So we're
Question.
even.
Question. ¿En qué ganas? Si yo voy al baño a gusto,
Okay.
yo estoy feliz, si me ves saliendo, sonriendo. ¿Tú qué? ¿Por qué me quieres ver en el piso?
Te tengo una pregunta a ti.
A ver, dime.
Yo te estoy diciendo que a mí me duele el estómago y no me siento bien y no tengo hambre. Y tú dices que no. So, mi pregunta es, ¿en qué ganas?
Ganamos todos.
¿En qué ganas?
No solamente yo pienso en todos.
Pendejo.
Es la diferencia entre tú y yo.
No es cierto.
La diferencia entre tú y yo es que yo sí te amaría.
Ah,
Yo sí te amaría, tú no me
okay,
quisiste.
Juan Gabriel.
Ay.
Okay, but I figured out. So the reason why farts smell bad is because they have gut bacteria. So whenever you fart, it's air, but that air I think has like gut bacteria, and it has hydrogen, carbon dioxide, methane, and
Methamphetamine.
Methamphetamine, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Uh-huh.
thank you. Yes, methane, methane.
Methamphetamine.
Methamphetamine, yes. And it has components of sulfur, and sulfur is what makes it smell really bad. Do you guys think that certain foods amplify your wantingness to fart?
Yes.
Boiling crab.
Boiling crab. Dude, boiling
that's a good
crab will
one.
make me fart for weeks. But it's
And it'll smell like the
but
whole
it's, you know
shebang.
what? It's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
I just
Dude.
got into boiling crab.
I know.
Yeah.
And
I'm proud of myself.
I'm just getting out of boiling crab.
I
yeah.
never went nowhere. I have been solidified in boiling crab. We should go to that one new boiling crab by downtown. The
Kicking
kicking
crab?
crab.
Okay, I'm willing to give it another
A
try.
little
Yeah.
sacrifice.
Have
I've
you been
never.
there?
No, I've never been. I've
Oh,
never been.
okay.
In
yeah, maybe you need
Australia?
that.
In Australia, boiling crab turned 5 years old, so they were having unlimited,
Shrimp?
like unlimited everything
Wow.
at like certain locations in Australia only though.
Oh shit.
I mean, Australia is
shrimp on the
literally.
bobby.
Australia is literally surrounded by the water. Oh, I can't do it.
That was good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
The
You're-
only thing, you know what I
You're
try
good
to,
at accents, dude.
you know what I try to use? I can't do an Australian accent, but I can do. There's a new bombshell entering the villa.
Yeah.
So I try to kind of emulate that
Uh-huh.
accent with everything. Anyways, doesn't matter. Australia.
Well, that dude is what
Is he
accent?
Australian?
No, he's
like Irish,
British
no?
or something like that.
Yeah,
thought
because
you-
that
I don't
accent
know.
was off.
Oh.
No, you did a good Australian.
Yeah.
No, the Australian one was
Australian.
good, but the
Yeah.
bombshell one was you need to
Well,
work
Australia
on
is like surrounded by water. So from my understanding, it's seafood is.
The main dishes.
it. Can
And
you,
also all the population is just like on the coast.
can you do another Australian accent?
I cannot.
Try it. Come on.
What do you want me to say?
Say like, do you want some of my shrimp in the barbie or
Do
whatever?
you want some of my shrimp?
That's
You-
good.
You want,
Okay.
do you want my little shrimp? See,
do,
I can't do it.
do a British one.
Hip
But-
hip cheerio.
No, I think it's like because when I think British, I think two things.
Okay, go for it.
I either think Adele,
Uh-huh.
I can't believe this motherfucker, you know, like that, or I think like Oxford Professor, you know. be
Oh,
like,
very
yeah,
classy.
like welcome everybody to my class. I don't know, something like
Yeah,
that. So I
yeah.
think
Uh,
I
you-
low
you-
like the Adele
I think
one.
Adele is.
I like the
is
Adele
gonna be
one.
a little bit
Or
better.
like Idris Elba. Is that what his name?
Yeah.
yeah.
Idris Elba. Like they're from the same. I think they're from like around the same place, so that's why they have that
Okay,
accent.
can you give me a French accent?
I think I
Oui,
can.
oui.
And be like, I do not know. I am only a fragment of your imagination. My
That's
favorite
good.
clip.
That's good.
That is
We're talking about-
beautiful.
We're talking about farts.
Wait,
I
wait.
do-
Last one, please. Last one. Just finish
This is
it
all
with
for
a-
Cheetos perversion.
Please,
Come on.
because I want the world to know, the world. I want everyone to
Outside
know
of
that
people
Jesse. I think you're very talented in accents.
Thank
The
you.
last one,
Okay.
please.
All right.
Indian accent, please.
No,
Please.
please.
Give me an Indian
No,
accent.
I can't do it.
No, okay, let's
Do
do
like
this
Michael
You're gonna get me
Scott, Indian
canceled.
accent.
No.
You're gonna get me canceled.
Okay, but
Yes, because there are some foods that can like amplify wanting you to fart more. Like boiling crab is one of them.
Garlic.
Garlic, dude. Like
Beans.
frijoles, beans, lentils.
yeah.
Game over.
What else?
I've actually been trying to keep a diet.
Cabbage.
I was gonna say cabbage, broccoli, cauliflowers, because I've been trying to eat more like.
Does that make you fart?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Okay, because I have something to share with you guys.
I mean, tell us.
I know somebody who's just starting to eat more Brussels sprouts.
Me? Yeah, me.
And dude, Joanna, a couple days ago, I just heard like, thought
Cutesy,
didn't think
cutesy
anything.
little
I was
bird.
like, that was
compared
cute.
to the tornado I had going on last night.
And oh my goodness, dude, I had to run out of the room. I was like, dude, huele.
Yeah, the air got thick.
Dude, I said, I can't breathe. Así como tú, how you complain about your chichi pain. I was like, I can't breathe. And then she's like, ay, gordo, ni huele tan feo.
Like,
And I was like,
so
God
mean.
damn, that smells like
You
baby
just-
shit.
You heard Joanna there. Your glasses immediately fogged.
No, you know how I felt? It was a little too slow, right? So I heard I heard it like this, production. Do me a favor. I was just chilling, have a good time, and I heard it like. Didn't think much of it, pero you know how when you've seen movies or videos of when there's like an atomic bomb and you're far away from it, and then you're just looking
Yeah.
You
and
see,
almost
like-
waiting, and then all of a sudden. Dude, así me mandó a la
Here's
madre.
here's the thing that I realized. I don't know if my anus is getting a little loose, but like every time I laugh, I fart so like I can't control it.
Okay,
I've done
there.
it so many times, and y'all have never even noticed. I've done it so many times, like when we have people over, and I just hope nobody notices.
Yeah.
I remember one time.
You dox yourself though. Like when it happens.
Yeah,
I think you don't trust yourself.
I think
you're like,
as
I
you're
farted.
laughing so
Dude.
many times on, these say, "Oh my god, I just farted."
When I feel like it's too loud,
Yeah.
I feel like que vergüenza. You know, no hay que ser tan feos y tan cinizo.
No, just blame it on the person next to you.
Damn, get toxic, huh?
Oh, do you remember we had a tia come over and fart like a motherfucker?
Who?
I know she was embarrassed.
Who?
I know she was embarrassed. My
Oh.
because I did some one
no,
time.
she does it on purpose. She comes in, se sienta, and she goes,
No,
she's like, yeah, see? And I'm like, bruh, you literally went like, what do you mean?
No. Okay, so this is the more of a little story, right? So basically, one night, my dad, when he was still working, he basically did 12-hour shifts, and he would go in at 3 p.m. and he would get out at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
And so one time, I think maybe we had a car, maybe like in the tire shop or something. And so
Yeah.
he asked my mom if she can go pick him up from work at 3 in the morning. And I told them, don't worry, I'll go pick you up. And so I have always had my beard.
Mm-hmm.
Always.
Yeah.
That day specifically, I don't know what happened, que se me antojó to rasurarme. Actually, I think when I feel in love with an idea, I am willing to go
You go balls
straight,
deep.
like head first into that idea. And if I really think the idea has like room for wings and it will fly, I will do anything, just about anything. So this time, I've always had my beard. This time I was like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go pick my dad up at 3 in the morning, and he has like a set of uniforms that he uses for work. So I was like, I'm gonna put on his uniform, and my dad just has a mustache at the time, only just a mustache, and I was like, I'm gonna go pick him up. I'm gonna wear his uniform, and I'm gonna shave. Yeah, I'm gonna shave my beard and just leave my mustache. And I'm gonna comb my hair like slick back how he does it. And then I had the video somewhere out there. I don't know where, but it has to be somewhere out there. I don't know if I lost it. But anyways, I want to go pick him up. It's 3 in the morning. My dad got on, and his reaction was priceless. Because he was looking at me up and down. He almost wanted to go like,
The fuck?
like have the, like,
yeah, is that me?
yeah,
Did I die?
It was fucking hilarious, right?
Yeah.
Anyways, a couple days
What
later,
does that have to do with farts?
tell you right now, I'm going to trust me. We're letting this fart marinate.
Oh, I love that.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
So a couple days later, we have this aunt who came over, and we showed her the video, and she thought it was fucking hilarious.
It was
Yeah.
pretty funny.
And
It was
she,
pretty
and
funny.
she
It was funny.
bursted.
If you knew the context behind it,
Mhm.
it's pretty funny.
She bursted out laughing so hard.
She burst
Que
it out.
in literally, que as soon as she hit the right, you just hear and I think she got like louder as the fart was going. She's
That's
like,
what you gotta do.
like
You gotta start stomping.
Yeah, exactly.
All of a sudden, you're like,
Start clapping.
Yeah, exactly. Like this. When
Okay.
you get tired, you pick it up from
Okay,
there,
okay,
right?
okay.
So she was like, like that, dude. You know?
I was
Así
like, it wasn't
aparecía-
that funny.
You know? You're like, hey, bitch, relax. And she's over here like,
stopping her feet.
Like,
She's
ahí
just
abran
looking
una
at-
puerta,
dude,
¿no?
ya está sudando. She's like,
She started playing music.
and the whole time,
Dude, I know.
and we're like,
You know-
ay, pinche vieja.
That's funny. No, that's what I've noticed for me. Like, when I laugh, when I used to live in Oregon, I had roommates. Shout out to them. They know who they are. And we would invite friends over because we were trying to, they were making friends, not me. But they're the friends that they made were,
Thank you for clarifying.
yeah, the friends that they made, because they were really like nice and social people. The friends that they made, they would invite them over.
Mhm.
And that was cool. I I don't like going out there hunting for people. They would already hunt the people and bring them to me. So, and then we had a really good time. But we would laugh so much, dude, that I'd fart so loud. I'd be like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm so sorry.
I don't know if it's like, it has to do something with age.
I think it's because there's something about when you laugh, you really let loose.
Mm-hmm.
Your whole body is comfortable. And I think your brain is telling to you that there's no danger here.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're having a good time.
You don't
but so does your anus.
Yeah.
That's funny because when I laugh, my amygdala starts beeping. Oh, baby, there's danger down there.
Yeah. Can we hear Chito's amygdala, please?
I literally go like Raven from That's So Raven.
Yeah.
Where I'm like.
Yeah. But you know what? You know
I gotta
what
relax.
also?
I gotta relax.
You know what also makes you fart? Leche.
La leche. La leche.
Yeah. Milk makes you fart. Like dairy products make you fart.
That's true. Cheese makes
Also-
me fart.
Oh, yeah. Milk makes me fart big time. I like having my coffee with whole milk, but it's a whole big old shit I'm going to take. Yeah.
No,
And it's really there. Also, artificial sugars make you fart.
Is this a fact or is this just
Yeah,
what it does
I'm
to
literally
you?
reading them right here.
Oh,
Artificial
okay.
sweeteners. I'm sorry.
I feel
Dairy.
like the older that I've gotten, I've definitely noticed an anus change in my life. I would say, like,
You think
Because
those
you're
are-
gaping it for like 3 hours a day in the bathroom, dude.
Do you think the production, can you see the circumference of Cheeto's anus went from this to that?
No, I sometimes I'm looking at a TikTok, like it's like, you know, when you're just hit with the punchline of a funny video on TikTok or something, or anyone tells you something and it's like immediately funny, okay, you're like, oh, right?
Yeah.
Those like, oh, at those moments is
Those
where
are
I'm
dangerous.
like, dude, I have to go like, oh, and then I gotta go like, ow, fuck, like I gotta retract, take a couple steps back
It
Uh-huh.
hurts.
So
because
when you-
because
Because
So maybe my hemorrhoid theory isn't too far off.
No. Damn it. Me estoy descubriendo yo aquí. No. It hurts because I have to flex my ass
It
so
shouldn't.
fast.
Ain't it?
So fast
It shouldn't hurt.
and so hard. That's what she said. Only because what might come out might not just be air.
Might be solidified material.
Yeah, exactly.
fecal material to be exact.
Yeah. What were you going to say?
When I used to go to the gym and I had my personal trainer, shout out to Michael. He was my personal trainer for some time. And he was really great. And I would tell him at least once a session. I'm like, Michael, I'm going to fart. I'm telling you right now, if you tell me to lift this much weight, if you tell me to do it, I'm just going to fart. I'm telling you right now. And multiple times I did.
That's fair. You know what? You gave a warning.
I gave them a warning. They were just not loud, but they were deadly. I'm telling you that right now. And so whenever I would fart and I knew it was deadly, I was like, "What about this?" And I would like run. I was like, "Come here, come here." Yeah.
Yeah. El pato muerto. No wonder.
Dude.
Damn.
No wonder when I would meet up with your fitness trainer afterwards, he would refer to you as el pato muerto. And I was like, why?
I don't know.
I guess because every time you ran, it was like,
it was coming down through my tights.
Oh, but I hate the farts that follow you.
It's
Like I
Oh.
left you over there for a
Dude,
reason.
Dude, one time we were at Disneyland. Do you remember?
no.
I don't think he remembers because I think he blacked out. We were at Disneyland and I was like, I need to poop so badly. And he was right behind me. I was running for the restroom and I was doing that. I was farting. And Cheeto was like, Puta madre.
Uh-huh.
Cheeto was like, Puta madre. Is that you? I'm like, I have to take a poop, brother. Get out of my way. Get out. Like,
Yeah.
it's so annoying that it like just
It
why don't you
follows
just
you?
go up? Why do you have to humiliate people?
Yeah.
You know, it's so rude. Do you guys
They
think?
are stinkier when you have to take a shit, though.
I mean, that makes
I have-
sense.
no, I have
because
a-
you have fecal matter. I see that
Right there.
fecal matter right there.
I have a theory. The theory is that when you know that you have to fart and you're in a space where you know it would be dangerous for you to fart, that's when I think the gas starts to the chemicals start to mix even more because your brain is already telling the gas, okay, this is the worst time. Let's go ahead and mix
Speed up
everything up.
production.
Let's reroute.
Yeah.
Do you think it reroutes to a burp?
I think so.
The one thing I do know is that when you have air inside of you, when you have gas inside of you, if you don't take it out one way, it's gonna come out a different way.
What if you don't fart and don't burp? It comes out through your pores. Like, oh.
Oh my goodness!
You just see like little smoke coming out.
Dude,
Like, oh,
wait, would that? Okay, this is maybe away from my knowledge, but would that be why some people have like really bad body odor?
I mean, I know
I
body
don't know.
odor is based on like the bacteria on your skin.
Uh-huh. Which I'm
And if
proud.
you, like-
I'm
I'm
a proud
bacteria boy.
No. I'm proud to say that
You're a proud boy.
you look allegedly.
There's no confirmation.
Yeah, but I would say that for a big guy, I don't think I have that bad of a body odor.
No, it's pretty
You know,
bad.
you don't smell your own body odor.
You think I have bad body odor?
Call him out.
Allegedly.
At work, they have this ginormous gender inclusive bathroom that rarely gets used. And it's a whole room to yourself. So even if I feel like I need to go take a shit, but there's people in the bathroom, I hit the gender inclusive restroom.
Because
Dude,
when
you can get naked in
Jesse
there.
goes
I
to
literally do.
when Jesse goes to the ¿cómo se llama the restroom?
The gender inclusive restroom?
Yeah, when Jessie goes to the gender inclusive restroom, she's carrying such a big load that she becomes they.
Yeah.
So
and they are
they
going to take a
are-
big old shit. I'm telling you right.
They are going to that bathroom and they are going to kill that toilet.
Yeah.
So understandable.
They are going to the restroom and them are not going to like it. So yeah, no. But that's one
really
kind,
cool.
Like the squeaky fart. Nope.
Wait, hold up, my bad. You know what I'm thinking of? Imagine somebody's like, all right, Wednesday, time for Los Brownies podcast while I eat my lunch.
Oh, that's right. I'm so sorry, you're
We are so sorry.
And
But you deserve that
that's
one.
right. I think one of my favorite farts are like the ones that are so loud. Because here's the thing. All right. Like Cheeto had mentioned earlier, completely invading my privacy, how I had a pretty much like a bazooka going on this morning. I just love being in bed and like lifting my leg up, dude, and just farting.
Yeah.
It's so like loud and explosive. Like that's so
And our
good.
our room is across from each other. So when I was like laying down like that, I almost felt like there was like, imagine like a splat right next to me, almost like you aimed at something at me, right? So I'm like that, and then the lejos I just hear the fart, and then I just like, and then
oh shit!
Oh, that was close.
Those are my favorite ones, like the loud and explosive farts. Yeah, and it's because they're so loud and explosive because your butt cheeks are not together. So you open them up. So there's like the tunnel's free. So the tunnel will echo.
Yeah.
And then you go, and then the tunnel's free. You're putting all this force.
Yeah.
It's going to come out with full force.
Yeah.
So I love those. As I was doing kind of research on this whole fart situation, I thought to myself, because I think not too long ago, Cheeto and I were talking about why do we even have nails? Like, why do we have nails? And I'm like, that's such a good question. And I researched it. And apparently, nails are a really big evolutionary thing for us to survive. Eventually, our nails stopped becoming pointy when we stopped hunting for animals or each other. And our nails became round. And this is so we have precise grip on things. And so it made me think, where in our evolutionary world did we start farting? And they actually have records of this, so I wanted to share with you guys.
No way. There was a time where we didn't fart, and then all of a sudden we started farting. I wonder what those humans felt.
Well, it wasn't even humans. So around 420 million years ago, early amphibians did not fart, but their bodies did release gas.
so kind of like you said, with the pores.
I know, so I wasn't too far off. Yeah. And then eventually, right, as we evolutionized from amphibians to mammals, then that's when, mammals were able to fart, specifically like animals who are herbivores, like cows and elephants and gorillas, because they produce massive amounts of gut bacteria because they're constantly fermentating cellulose in the bodies. Oh my God, who is she? So yeah, but we as so it's always been done, but it used to not be through the anus. It used to be through the amphibial pores. Oh my God. Back when I was a fish, bro. You want to show me as a fish? You're like...
Any closing statements?
Farting is completely normal. And also, like, if you're in a relationship and your partner doesn't let you fart, leave him. Or her.
I've heard.
When is it time to start showing farts?
Day one.
Assert
dominance right away.
I love that.
I like that too.
I like that.
Yeah.
I think it's. I've met guys who want to keep this like. Honestly, I've known on both sides where there's a guy who wants his girl to keep this femininity illusion to them, that they don't fart. And I've also met girls that want to keep that femininity illusion to their guy that they don't fart. That's stupid. That's stupid. That is, because like, how are you gonna avoid
Sorry to your gut.
Oof, tell me about it.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, though, so we wanted to talk about farts because there's so much going on in like, especially here in our own communities.
Yeah.
That, you know, we felt like we wanted to kind of just touch a subject that I feel like is universal. we want to spread some love.
Everybody farts.
Yeah, exactly.
We want to spread the gas of love.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Give everybody pink eye.
Yeah. And so, that's why we wanted to talk about this topic for today. Mm-hmm. And with that being said, we have to do our shout out of the week.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They sent us a message.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought it was so nice. You read it too. Mm-hmm. I don't think you've read it.
I don't think I've read it. I have my notifications off. I'm sorry, gente. If you guys send me messages.
I have mine too.
Anyways, okay. So we want to give this week's shout out to this individual. Producción, por favor, pon una foto, por favor, aquí.
That's right.
So a huge shout out to Leslie Barreto.
I love that.
Woo!
Leslie sent us a really nice message. And honestly, like, we get messages occasionally.
Yeah.
We're not going to lie.
Yeah.
But some of them are just so like very heart to heart. And Leslie sent us a very thoughtful message. And honestly, like it means a lot to us because it's like sometimes we think we look back at like some of our first episodes and like we hear just such a difference in the way we tell the stories, laugh, and the way we kind of approach the microphone. Even like now it's like pinche micrófono aquí, like nos vale ver.
Nos vale
you know? And so it's like people who tell us that they started from the first episode to now.
That's crazy.
Keeping up everything, like you get to see the whole process like in a sitting essentially, right?
Yeah.
And so thank you so much. That means everything to us because that's literally what we wanted.
Mm-hmm. You know what we should do? In the comments, write down if you've been listening to us since day one. And out of the earliest episodes, like, what's your favorite episode? I would love to know. Because if you've been listening to us since day one, or you found us a little later, but you're already caught up, first of all, you're mentally ill. But also, like, I would love to know what you think about it. That's because we didn't start recording until, like, our almost, like, our 17th episode.
Yeah.
That's when we started recording. So there's like 15, 16 episodes of no audio. I mean, of no visual. It's just audio. So very interesting.
Which is crazy because the videos exist because we have them saved.
Yeah, but trust me.
Yeah,
you're not going to see them.
I don't think those are ever coming out.
Those should not air out.
No, but anyways, though, Leslie, we want to give you a very special shout out. Thank you so much. Mm-hmm. Apart from commenting on this video, what's your favorite episode? Or what you've liked so far.
That's right. We're gonna be on the lookout, Leslie.
Yeah, everyone else, don't forget to also comment what we said in the beginning, that you're with child.
Of course.
So that's the other comment.
Yeah.
But Leslie, thank you so much again. We really, really do appreciate you. And this week, we want to give you a very special shout out. Wherever you are, on honeymoon, at home, at work.
Through traffic.
En la taza del baño, Leslie.
Yeah, don't be like Cheeto and be the whole hour because you will get hemorrhoids too, Leslie. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it, little girl.
And so we have one thing to tell you, girl.
I love you.
Alaba, Alabim, Bomba, Leslie, ra, ra, ra.